After having confided in practitioners over the years, and you keep getting a response that sounds like, quote, "You're crazy, it's in your head, there's nothing I can do for you," then I highly recommend that it's time for a change. Odds are you were once healthy, and now your body has gone haywire and you don't understand why. And although you personally are not crazy, the process is making you appear so. As many of you know, I offer protocols to support the microbiome, systemic inflammation, and root cause biochemistry for various conditions. You should know that I also offer consultations. And part of my role in working with you is that of emotional support, both during the call and by email afterwards. For example, if you're a high histamine, reacting to all sorts of foods like oxalates, you're not sleeping, and the list goes on, then you may appear crazy to others who wouldn't. Odds are that you're spending endless hours online looking for answers, as not a single practitioner is able to help you. In fact, your symptoms can be so strange, and since most practitioners lack the skill set to understand what's going on with you biochemically, they put the blame on you since they can't come up with a unifying diagnosis. They are trained in a world of drugs and surgery, not in root cause medicine. And many practitioners in alternative/natural/functional medicine may not be any better. I've heard many of these horror stories as well. Sometimes I can't believe the lack of skills and knowledge for those professing to be experts. And you may find that other online solutions like probiotics, fermented foods, and wacky diets may be making you worse as well. I hear these stories all of the time, and I explain to you in many of my highly referenced videos why these so-called remedies are not good solutions. If this sounds familiar to you, welcome to my universe. Just a brief pause here in the presentation. If you could just hit like and subscribe, it would really help this channel out. I work with many people from around the world who meet this description. They confide in me their frustration with the system and often tell me that I'm their last hope. Most were healthy at one point, and then something happened, usually multiple rounds of antibiotics, and their life changed for the worse. I understand the biochemistry. I understand what antibiotics, PPIs, and other insults can do to your microbiome, and I understand the powerful connection of the microbiome to just about every aspect of your health. If you doubt me, watch my videos. I'm often thanked for my patience and understanding. I make you feel human and normal again after you've been sidelined by the system. I understand where you're coming from, because not only do I understand biochemically what's happening inside of you, I was also in your shoes many years ago. For more on that, see my video on Crohn's disease. And after our consultation, I have a relatively liberal email policy, because when you work with me, for the more ill and sensitive ones especially, the first week or two can be a challenge. I'll be driving significant environmental shift in your microbiome, and at times, uncomfortable things can happen. Part of my job is to help you through this process. And as you make gains with me, I'll win your confidence to keep moving forward. My success rate is astonishing given how ill many of the people are with whom I work. How is one man able to help so many people where so many other practitioners have failed them before? My goal is to get you better as quickly as possible, and in turn, you can tell others about your experience with me. So if you're sick of being sick, then reach out and schedule a consultation with me. I'm quite confident I can help recover the you that you miss. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will say that basically every single day on my YouTube comments and in emails, I get a lot of thanks from people out there who really appreciate the information I've been sharing. And so part of that is you're welcome. The other part is you can contribute by clicking on the super thanks below. And if you're not doing a consultation with me and you're not purchasing any protocols, it's a great way to support this channel. Each presentation, depending on the presentation, but most of them take an incredible amount of time to put together. There's a lot of material, there's a lot of data checking, And so it's just, you know, sometimes 50, 60, 70 hours to put together one presentation. And so if you can just click that super thanks, I'd appreciate that, and we'll keep the information coming.